Hey guys, it's Mario here, and what you're gonna see in this video is a full lower body workout day. So this is all the sets, all the reps, the warm-up, the exercises, every single thing is recorded. The warm-up is in a little bit of higher speed just to get through it because I've filmed it so many times, and there's separate videos where I show what I do for warm-up. And as you see here, I always warm up the shoulders regardless if I'm doing the lower or the upper body or a push or a pull or whatever other legs workout or whatever. I always make sure to warm up the shoulders and the upper body and the whole body, because if you think about it for a second, the squats are a full body movement. We're not just doing our legs, we're doing everything. So with this workout, what's so special about it? Well, it isn't. There's nothing special about it. It's not special. This workout was actually a bad workout. It was a very bad day. And at first I was really hesitant to put it on YouTube. I was thinking, shit, these guys, they're gonna see me doing a horrible workout, and it's gonna discourage them or whatever my ego was telling me. So I had to get over that for a while and say, hey, I'm gonna put it out anyway, and I'm gonna share with you a couple of lessons that really helped me along this journey to get where I'm at currently, and I think that they're super valuable. So when you have a bad day, let's say this was one of those days, you can't really anticipate when that's going to happen. So that's one of the first lessons, is that guys will always try to calibrate before they go to the gym. And I think we, with our logical brains, with our rational brains, we're like, well, I calculate in my head that the workout today won't be as optimal, and then you stay home and you miss the workout. And that mindset will keep you home all the time, pretty much. Like, if I was listening to my mind, what my mind was telling me, because I'm a very analytical, rational, logical person, dude, like, I would almost never go to the gym. It's just the way it is. And with this day, I didn't really know what's gonna happen. My mind is telling me, hey, you might have a shitty workout today. And I was thinking, well, last time that happened, I actually got a couple of PRs. So what you're telling me, it's not true, right? Because I'm kind of talking to myself, and we all talk to ourselves. It's like a self-talk kind of thing. And if you are looking for a master of self-talk, you can go to Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, where he talks with himself in a form of like meditation, a form of like, I guess, self-instruction, where he really instructs his own brain how to think. But that's a whole different topic. That's a brilliant book to check out. So the big idea is really, you don't know what's going to happen. You think you know what's going to happen, but your brain is playing tricks on you. And that's one thing that I see a lot of guys not realizing, is that you can't trust yourself when it comes to something outside of your comfort zone. When we're dealing with something outside of our comfort zone, we're not rational. We're not logical. Our brain will come up with an excuse. Because that thing is outside of the comfort zone, the brain's like, okay, let's not risk it. Let's stay home. Because we're fear-based creatures. We can say, hey, we love pleasure, we love pain, we love all these other things. We love experience the emotion of awe. We love everything. But we're really fear-based creatures. Our essence as human beings is really that fear, and that's what kept us alive. That's what kept us surviving. So really, when you're at home and you're thinking, okay, are you not doing it because you're afraid of having a bad workout, or you're afraid of doing these things, or you just don't want to exit your comfort zone? Or why not just try it out and see what happens? And I'm in that mindset, and I'm lucky to kind of fall into that mindset of, okay, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna try it out and see what the hell happens. Because sometimes, as I said, I hit a fucking PR unexpectedly on a day that I thought that it was gonna go horrible. So you never really know. And here you see me deloading a little bit of that weight, because the first two sets felt extremely heavy, and I was like, okay, time to deload. So why does this happen in the first place? Like, why am I having a bad day right now? Well, one reason is that I just accumulated too much fatigue, because just a week before this week, I was hitting 145 on a squat for the reps of 3 to 5. And today I'm hitting 120 for those reps 3 to 5. And that's simply fatigue has accumulated. I didn't let myself take a deload. I didn't rest my body enough. And one of the reasons why I didn't rest my body enough was because I had a train going to a different city where I had a new place, and I didn't know which gym to go, and I didn't know what's going to happen. So I was like, okay, let me allow myself to get overtrained a little bit, and then I will compensate with the recovery, because I'm gonna miss a couple of days in the gym anyway while I'm finding what's gonna happen in the new city. I'm not sure where's the gym, what's the best gym. So I kind of anticipated in the future. I pre-planned the fact, hey, I could actually overtrain myself a little bit just not to miss out on anything, and then I can calibrate with recovery afterwards. So one other thing that I would say that it's a really interesting thing, that when I was posting this video and when I was doing this workout, is that I was thinking in my head, well, damn it, I'm filming this for YouTube. People will see that I suck. People will see that I can do a bad day. The weight is not heavy enough, and all these things. And the journey really humbles you. And I don't think people are being humbled enough. In today's world, there's not many things that we can do that really humble us. And things with the gym is that the gym is really in an environment that you can't cheat the system. Like you really can't cheat yourself out of hard work, and you can maybe achieve results in some other form of business or some entrepreneurship for short term, like but in the gym you have to put in the hard work. There's no fucking way you're gonna achieve anything if you're not putting the hard work. And as you're putting in the hard work, you will be humbled as well. Every time you think that you're one step ahead, every time you think that you have the ultimate workout or whatever that I thought throughout the years that I had devised the best plan out there, I always got humbled because it stopped working. And I always had to keep improving, and I always had to keep adapting. And that's why I'm really grateful for this journey, and I'm grateful for going through this journey, is because it taught me the valuable lesson of putting in the hard work and adapting over time. Because that adaptation component is what separates us from every other creature that didn't make it throughout the evolutionary period, right? Like, our ability to adapt is why we're here today. That's why we conquered the planet. That's why we did all these good things, is because we can adapt to very, very harsh situations. And those who don't adapt, like those who let their ego go in the way, or they just aren't willing to give up old beliefs, they will not make it. Like, if you look at all the successful people, if you look at all the successful athletes, they have to accept the fact that certain things didn't work, or they don't work. And that's, for me as well, over the years, I had to accept that, hey, if I keep doing what other people are doing, maybe it's working for them, but it's not working for me. Like, things today, there's a lot of research and evidence and all of that, but you have to put things in perspective, what really works for you. Like, if someone says, hey, flexible dieting is awesome, I can have a pizza, I can have ice cream, works perfectly for me, I can adhere to my diet, I can stay in a caloric deficit. But there's a ton of people out there, there's a shit ton of people out there that if they do have that pizza, if they do have that ice cream, if they do have that thing, they will not be able to control themselves, and they'll blow their diet. So it really goes both ways. And when you look at the research and the studies, it's important to understand that they're looking at the averages. There's always people falling out of these curves. It's out of the norm, right? So if you're one of those people, like I am, in terms of genetics, in terms of workout, I don't respond that well to weight training. As you can see, the weight that I'm lifting isn't as heavy as I should be for the years of training that I put in, for the hours and hours of practice that I'm putting in, and frequency and all of these things. But I'm still moving forward, and that's one thing that I'm always focused on, is really that improvement. As long as there's improvement, I'm happy. As long as I can keep improving, as long as I have that sense of going forward, I'm super happy. And even if there's no improvement, I'm happy again, because I have that double think where I'm like, okay, I'm just enjoying the process. So at the same time, you have to be thinking, well, I want to keep improving to make myself happy. But again, on the other hand, you have to be like, okay, I'm accepting whatever happens, and I would do this anyway, even if I didn't progress. This is called double think. And if an athlete, let's say a very professional tennis player, walks out in a Wimbledon court finals, he's thinking, hey, I'm the shit. I'm the best player in the world. Is he being realistic? Well, not really, because it's finals. It's gonna be a tight game. Like, he's not gonna crush the other opponent. It rarely happens. But that one side of him knows that he's not gonna be able to crush the opponent, that he's not probably the best in the world, and that it's going to be a hard fight, but does that help him? Or does it help him more to kind of fake it till you make it, like I'm the best in the world, and then he uses that mindset to just make sure that he gives the best performance? So that's one of the things you have to learn to do as well in this journey, is to strive for improvement, but at the same time accept whatever the journey gives you. Right? And here I'm going to show you guys a quick example of adaptation, because the leg curl machine is being repaired in the gym. So I actually had to improvise a little bit, and I was like, okay, hey, let me just do it on the leg extension. And this is like a very simple example of how to adapt in the middle of the workout. So it's not the best leg curl, it's not the best machine as well, you know, but it gets the job done. And you want to be getting the job done. You want to be solution focused. So I could just stand there in the leg curl, like some guys I see do, like, fuck this gym sucks, this gym doesn't have the leg curl machine, my whole workout is ruined, I don't know what to do, and all these things. I was like, okay, shit, no leg curl, find a solution immediately, bam. And that's kind of that engineering mindset, I guess, that I got over the years, and that programming mindset, that there's always a solution. You just need to find it. And even though the solution might not be perfect, in the long scheme of things, like looking at years and years, will this one time that I didn't have the leg curl machine influence my long-term results? Like, not at all. Like, it's just meaningless. And I just also did this exercise, which might even benefit me because it's kind of a new movement. Why not? You know? And I see a lot of people trying to focus on what are the causes of, like, what is the cause that I'm so unmotivated? What is the cause of the fact that I just don't do very well with dieting? Or what is the cause of what is a root cause that I just can't go to the gym? Was it because someone bullied me in high school or some shit like that? Or like if you go to like Freud and ask him, it's probably going to be your mother or your childhood or something. But why not focus on the solution? So what can I do now to actually move myself forward? What can I do to find a solution? Much better results will come from that way of thinking than to get caught up in the past or thinking what caused the issue in the first place. I mean, I'm not saying that figuring out the cause isn't helpful, but in most cases, if you simply focus on the solution, you'll figure out the cause anyway. And I see a lot of people not focusing on the solution as much as really getting caught up in, okay, what can I blame? What is happening here? Like, what is something that is holding me back? And they just simply focus on that all the time instead of just, okay, what's the solution? Adapt and let's fucking crush it. And that's one of the things that I learned really in the gym on this journey, is to find solutions. If I can't do certain exercise because I'm injured or something like that, find a solution. Just find a solution. If I can't diet with certain amount of calories, find a solution. What can I do? If I can't do cardio, do I need to cut down my food? Okay, there's a solution. You know, find the solution. And that's something that is the final lesson that I want to share with you guys here with this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you like these workout videos and me talking about a little bit of philosophical, self-development, gym, all things related. Obviously, it's all the journey of self-improvement. Everything is related. We have to really learn a lot about ourselves to succeed on this journey. And here's a quick shot for a quote. And let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this, and hit that subscribe button to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.